What's up YouTube, it's your boy Ancient Prophet aka The Truth, bringing you guys a little Madden 20 Ultimate Team video, and today I'm just going to be doing an Ultimate Team draft. So pretty much I'm just going to be drafting a team. I'll kind of walk you guys through my picks, let you guys know what I'm thinking when I'm making my picks, and then I'll show you guys the results, meaning my full team, my starting lineup, and then whether I win my first game, lose my first game, however it goes, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys every single game. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the ranked draft, so I'll go ahead and select that. And we gotta go premium, I'm going to go ahead and throw up the 15,000 so we can do premium. So we are in the ranked event. Okay, so coach doesn't really matter other than the playbook. So since the playbook definitely does matter, I like running a 4-3, but man, I really like the Patriots playbook just because of their defense. They got multiple formations, so I'm not too familiar with the Saints or the Jaguars defense. I know the Saints have been very successful in the past, so being that Sean Payton is the head coach and I know they got to have a pretty good offensive playbook, not too sure about their defensive playbook, but I am going to go ahead and take Sean Payton. Okay, and with pick number 1, not too bad. We got a 91 Evan Ingram, we got a 90 Deontay Harris, and we got a 92 James Devlin. Now, if you guys know anything about me, you know that I love running the ball. I'm not really too much of a big passer, so that's going to go ahead and take Deontay Harris off the board. Evan Ingram, though, is kind of an appealing player at tight end just because of his 88 overall speed. However, his run block is 68. So I'm going to go ahead and get the heavyweight James Devlin at fullback. Okay, pick number 2, A.J. Johnson, 97 overall at middle linebacker. And then we got Dante Hightower at right outside linebacker. And then we got Matt Milano at left outside linebacker. A.J. Johnson's got to be the pick just because his block shedding, what is that, 93, play rec 94, tackle 99. I mean, he's just got stats all over the place. The one thing that concerns me is his zone coverage is only 73. However, I'm not sure that Matt Milano's is any better, and I'm not sure that Dante Hightower's is any better. So being that it's the Madden Ultimate Team draft, I am going to go ahead and take A.J. Johnson as my second pick. Okay, pick number 3, could have been better. That Logan Mankins, though, is a nice card. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I'm going to take him, but we'll run through these other 2 picks just to do it justice. You got Michael Pierce at defensive tackle. Speed is a 68. For me, I know that might not be too important at defensive tackle, but I like guys that can get off the ball quick, fast, in a hurry, as my coach used to say. So I'm definitely not going to take that guy just because his speed is 68. Jason Pierre-Paul, 0 chill, right outside linebacker. 89 overall. I don't know about that. Speed, 78 speed, 84 acceleration, power move, 64. For outside linebacker, definitely going to pass on him. So 95 overall, Logan Mankins is going to be my 3rd overall pick. And round 4, that's what I like to see. Nothing but DBs, baby. That's what I like to see. So defensive back for me is the most important position on my defense because that's the position that I use the most. I usually play my left outside linebacker if you're on the defense looking at the offense, I usually play the left corner if you're on defense looking at the offense, or I usually play the right corner if you're on offense looking at the defense. As you can see here, we got 92 Ty Law, 89 speed, 89 acceleration. For me, for users, I need somebody who's fast. So right off the board, that takes Ty Law out of there. So now we got Quentin Dunbar at 97. We got Kyle Fuller at 97. Kyle Fuller is kind of an appealing card just because his zone coverage is 99 overall. So you could just throw him out there on an island and you know that he'll be okay. But I'm looking for a user right here. Now what I could do is, because his zone coverage is so high, I could go ahead and pick up that Kyle Fuller and then just hope and pray that I get another cornerback later on in the draft, or I might get lucky and I might have a corner already on my roster that has nice speed. So that 99 zone coverage and that 96 play recognition might be a little too tough to pass up. So knowing that I could just throw that guy on an island and I won't have to worry about one half of the field is going to be the reason why I'm going to go ahead and pick up that Kyle Fuller over that Quentin Dunbar. Both nice cards, but I think Kyle Fuller is going to fit my scheme just a little bit better. And with round 6, man, they're just giving me nothing but linemen. Now, I do love my defense, and that Derek Wolfe is looking kind of nice at that left end. Now he's got 74 speed, which is decent speed, nothing crazy for a defensive lineman. He's got 93 play recognition, which I really like a lot, and he's got 90 block shedding. So man, oh man, oh man. You also got J.R. Sweezy at right guard, and you got Brandon Linder at center. I don't know though, that Linder's looking pretty good at center, even though I already have 2 good linemen, a good left tackle and a left guard. And I have, I believe, no defensive lineman drafted yet, and only 1 defensive player. No, I take that back. 2 defensive players taken. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. I'm leaning towards Derek Wolfe, but that Brandon Linder would not be a bad option either. You know what? Because of his run block power being a 92 and his awareness being a 90 and everything else being pretty much balanced, 89, 89, 90, 91, I am going to go ahead and pick up that Brandon Linder at center for my 6th overall pick. Okay, pick number 7. I got 3 receivers. Don't really use the receivers that much, but I see my boy Chris Godwin up there, the team of the year. Chris Godwin, 96 overall. I have him on my regular ultimate team. Then you got 92 overall Odell Beckham Harvest, and you got 92 overall Randall Cobb Flashback. The catch and traffic is usually huge for me. That's usually what I base everything off of for my receivers. And as you can see, Randall Cobb's catch and traffic is 87. Odell Beckham Jr.'s catch and traffic is 85. And Chris Godwin's catch and traffic is 94. And his spec catch is 94, medium route running 95, catching 96. Yeah, I think it's no doubt I'm definitely going with that 96 overall Chris Godwin. And finally, we get the quarterback round. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you right off the bat, I got to have a quarterback that can move around a little bit in the pocket. He doesn't have to be fast. He doesn't have to be able to have blazing speed and outrun the whole defense. But if stuff breaks down and everybody's locked down and the guy's got a good defense, I have to be able to make something happen on my feet. With that being said, Doug Williams does have some nice passing stats, but his speed is a little bit lower than what I would think, being at 75. And Drew Brees obviously is 69 speed at 5'11 height. I'm definitely not going with him now. Drew Brees is a great quarterback if you know how to use him. Not really my style, though. I'm not really a play action guy, and I'm not really a sit back in the pocket guy. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take Ryan Tannehill just because of his 84 overall speed, his 99 throwing accuracy short, and his 95 throwing under pressure. Okay, so round 9, kind of a dud round. Now you got a 77 Brandon Wilson, definitely not taking him. You got an 87 Jeff Heath at strong safety. Not a bad card, decent speed. Tackling is very bad. Play rec is decent. And then you got Marcus May at 85. His tackling 79. Play rec is 85. The only thing is this zone coverage. So I'm a big zone guy. And as you can see, Jeff Heath has 81 overall zone coverage, and Marcus May is 74 zone coverage. Plus Heath has a little bit of extra speed. The one thing that is very concerning for me is 71 tackle and 80 pursuit, because those are 2 things that you got to have as a safety. You got to have good pursuit and you got to have good tackle. Hopefully, since it's a draft, the people that I play or the opponents that I play won't have overloaded offenses, so I'll be able to let that slide a little bit with that low pursuit, and hopefully his 89 and 90 acceleration will kind of help make up for that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick up Jeff Heath for my 9th pick. And here we go, another money round. So we just got a strong safety, or else I might think about picking up that Jordan Poyer, who's got 95 acceleration and 98 zone coverage. And you know what? I'm going to let you guys in on a little tip right here. So because it is Madden Ultimate Team Draft, you are automatically going to have players that have low overalls, like a 74, 73, because you don't get to pick. You're most likely you're not going to get 22 all-stars. You're going to have a few duds floating in there. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and pick up this strong safety Jordan Poyer, but since I already have a strong safety, I'm going to change his position to free safety unless I get a better free safety. If I get a better free safety than Jordan Poyer, then I'll slide that Jordan Poyer to a cornerback position. So that's one thing that I like to do, is if I see a guy who's fast, who has good zone coverage, and I know is going to be a non-factor in messing up in zone coverage, I usually like to pick up that guy and just make it work, whether I got to put him at free safety, strong safety, corner, whatever, because it is the Madden Ultimate Team Draft, so I know my opponent's not going to have an overloaded team. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and pick up this 97 overall Jordan Poyer, just based solely off the fact that he has 98 overall zone coverage. Okay, and here we go. This one's not really going to be a question. You got 87 Max Crosby at right end. You got 87 left tackle at Charles Leno Jr. And you have 96 overall defensive tackle Chris Jones. Speed is a little bit slow for me, even though he is a defensive tackle. At 73, I like guys that can get up and go, get up off the ball, quick, fast, in a hurry. But his play recognition is 94 overall. I mean, his strength is 93. Power move, 95. Tackle, 90. I mean, that's a no-brainer. I'm going with Chris Jones as my number 11 pick. And here we go, round 12. So it looks like, again, kind of a dud round. I got an 88 overall Marshall Yonda at right guard. I got an 85 overall center Ben Garland. And I got an 85 left guard Dan Feeney. So can't really go wrong with this pick. But if you notice, Dan Feeney's pass block is 76. Ben Garland's pass block is 77. Marshall Yonda's pass block is 85. And if you look at all the pass block and all the run block for Marshall Yonda, it's all in the 80s. For Ben Garland, his run block is in the 80s, but his pass block is in the 70s. For Dan Feeney, his run block is in the 80s, pass block is in the 70s. So in this case, Marshall Yonda is the more balanced offensive guard. So I am going to go ahead and pick him up for my 12th pick. And okay, round 13, not too bad, could be a little better. Looks like nothing too crazy at linebacker. I already have a beast middle linebacker at A.J. Johnson. This Jermaine Pratt kind of looks appealing just because of his speed, 87 speed, 89 acceleration, compared to Keith Bullock, who's 86, 87, and compared to Zach Brown, who's 84, 84. Another thing that I like to look at is zone coverage, because I like to run a lot of zone. This guy's got 64 coverage, being Zach Brown. Keith Bullock, since he's at right outside linebacker, his zone coverage is not going to show on this screen, but we just kind of have to have a little bit of faith. And from memory, I believe he's a decent cover linebacker. Jermaine Pratt, though, 80 zone coverage with that 87 speed and that 89 acceleration on top of that 93 tackle. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Jermaine Pratt as my second middle linebacker for pick 13. And round 14, alright, not too bad. 87, 88, 87. We got an 87 Robert Quinn's, 88 Steve McClendon, and 87 Tyson Alualu. Speed, nothing too crazy, even though I like that. Ooh, what is that, 78 for my right end at Robert Quinn? I'm going to look at his block shedding. His block shedding is 65, so that's got to be a no-go for me, even though he has good speed, good acceleration. With block shedding at 65, there's really no point in having a guy like that on your defensive line, because he's just going to get held up all day, and there's no way he'll be able to get off that block. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take Tyson Alualu. He might have a lower overall, but his speed is 10 points higher than Steve McClendon, and his block shedding is 1 point above. So I'm going to go ahead and take Tyson Alualu as my 14th pick. And that's what I'm talking about right there, baby. The Madden gods blessed me right there, dog. Alvin Camaro, 96 overall halfback, or Aaron Jones, 97 overall halfback. Aaron Jones, though, with the 96 acceleration, 93 speed compared to Alvin Camaro. Well, yeah, I guess it's pretty equal. You got Aaron Jones acceleration, 96. Camaro's is 97, whereas you got Aaron Jones speed 93, Alvin Kamara speed 92. So it's kind of a toss-up between the two. Catching, though, let's see what the catching is. You got 86 versus 69 Aaron Jones. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take Alvin Kamara just based off the fact that Alvin's catching is 86 and Aaron Jones is 69. I got to be able to hit my back on little dump-offs and check downs coming out of the backfield. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick up Alvin Kamara. Okay. So one thing about me is I'm a huge Florida State fan, so when I see that Derwin James pop up there, 93 overall, strong safety, there's no question I'm taking him just off the strength of the Seminoles. But that De'Aaron Baker does look like a good card too, and I do need another corner. 95 press, not 85 zone coverage. Derwin James with the 86 zone coverage. Then you got Tony Jefferson over there, strong safety, with the 85 zone coverage. So it's kind of a toss-up in terms of zone. So in that case, I am going to go ahead and pick up Derwin James for my 16th pick. Okay, so not bad right here. You got, looks like the tight end round for round 17. You got Vernon Davis, 89 tight end. You got Delaney Walker, 91 tight end. You got Travis Kelce, 90 tight end. Speed, in terms of speed, Vernon Davis has the edge on that with the 84 overall speed. Catching traffic is what I really like, though, in tight ends and receivers. Vernon Davis got the 84 catching traffic. Delaney Walker with the 84 catching traffic. But Travis Kelce got the 88 catching traffic and the 88 spec catch. Oh, but that run block is 67, though, and Vernon Davis run block 67. 66. Delaney Walker's run block is 84. So since I do like to run the ball, I am going to go ahead and pick up that Delaney Walker just based off the fact that his run block is 84. Okay, so round 18, man, looks like I got a lot of offensive weapons, man. I already got Chris Godwin, 96. Now I got a 91 Calvin Ridley up on the screen. I got a 96 Amari Cooper NFL Combine card up on the screen. I got an 89 Jamison Crowder. I can tell you right now, I'm going to go ahead and pick up that Amari Cooper. Let's just look at the catching traffic. 90 catching traffic versus 83 for Calvin Ridley and an 84 for Jamison Crowder. I mean, it's no question. Speed 93 versus a 91 and a 91. I mean, it's no question I'm picking up that Amari Cooper for my 18th pick. Okay, the controller's vibrating, so that means you know I got some studs in this round. So I got 97 overall Jarrell Casey with the 99 tackle, the 99 play right, the 99 power moves, 92 block shed. The only thing that concerns me is that 74 speed, but he's got that 83 acceleration, so I know he can get up and go, get off the ball quick, fast, in a hurry. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick up that Jarrell Casey. But let's go ahead and take a look at Devon Cunard, who's 87 speed, 93 acceleration, great for an outside linebacker. His zone coverage is not shown. Man, I'll tell you what though, if his zone coverage was shown and he had nice zone coverage, I might pick up that Devon Cunard just based off his 93 acceleration, his 94 play recognition, because I know he'll be able to move and cover the whole entire field, and I know he'll know where the ball's going because of that 94 play rec, and I know he's going to make the tackle when he gets there because of that 98 tackle. That John Johnson's not looking too bad either though with that 93 play rec, 89 zone covers. The only thing is his 85 speed and his 95 or his 90 acceleration is going to be a little bit too low for me, and I do need a defensive lineman. So with that being said, I'm going to pick up that right end Jarrell Casey. Okay, so another offensive round, but it's not any of the cards that I need, man. I'm getting kind of concerned. It's round 20 out of 22, and I have not got a running back yet. Or take that back, I've not got a decent in between the tackles running back yet. I got Alvin Camaro, who's going to be great out of the backfield. He's going to be great in shotgun, but I need a power back, man. I usually get a big power back. Hopefully I can get like a Derrick Henry or a Bo Jackson or somebody big who I know is going to hold on to that football and who I know can break tackles. But with that being said, I got right tackle Jesse Davis, 93, 91 Stephon Diggs, 93 OJ Howard. Man, that Jesse Davis is looking good, and if I got that right tackle, that would complete my offensive line. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up that right tackle, 93 Jesse Davis for my 20th. And boom, there we have it, baby. Mr. ED himself. Even though he's only at 92 overall, his trucking is 88, break tackle 87, speed 92, acceleration 91. Or I could, no, I can't get the Chris Johnson because I already have an Alvin Camaro, and I don't need another receiver. I already have Chris Godwin, and I already have Amari Cooper, so I'm not going to get that Derek Mason. I am going to go ahead and pick up Eric Dickerson. Yes, sir, that Champ Bailey. I think I might have to get that Champ Bailey, even though that 97 Ray Lewis is looking nice. That 97 Ray Lewis, man, if I didn't already have A.J. Johnson, I'd be all over that 97 Ray Lewis. But I do need another corner, and you guys know I love my users. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick up 96 overall Champ Bailey for pick number 22. And looks like we have an optional coaching round. Not going to go ahead and change my coach. I think I like my playbook, even though Mike Zimmerman might be a nice little pickup just because his playbook is a power run and an attacking 4-3. So with that being said, I might hit the change up and go ahead and pick up that Mike Zimmerman just because of the power run. Just because I have my full offensive line, I have my 2 running backs. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get that Mike Zimmer with my optional coach round. Alright, so there you have it. Draft summary. Overall 90, defense 89, offense 92. So I didn't get the drops that I really wanted on defense. I'm still missing an outside linebacker that can cover. I'm still missing an interior lineman that's quick off the ball. I think I have my secondary covered, and I think my offense is covered, so hopefully it'll fare well for us. Okay, so right off the top, the first thing I'm going to do is, because I do not have a right outside linebacker or a left outside linebacker that I got from the draft, I have the auto ones that they gave me, and they're both 74 overall. And I have 2 middle linebackers, one's a 97, one's a 90. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the middle linebacker that has the best zone coverage, and I'm going to go ahead and move that middle linebacker to my outside linebacker. So in this case, it's going to be Jermaine Pratt with 80 zone coverage, and I'm going to go ahead and move him to my right outside linebacker. Okay, so there you can see Jermaine Pratt, right outside linebacker. Got A.J. Johnson holding down the middle. Now the only hole in this defense that I see so far is this 74 left outside linebacker Aaron Lynch. And how I think I'm going to cover that up is I am going to run a lot of cover 3, and I'm just going to have Derwin James just lurking. So I'm going to run cover 3, and I'm going to make sure that it's my free safety in the middle of the field at all times. And so that way I know my strong safety is going to be on my left outside linebacker side, playing up in coverage and cover 3, kind of playing that hook to curl or that flats, depending on what the formation is. And hopefully that can kind of help eliminate that 74 left outside linebacker, because I think that's going to be a huge problem. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move one of my safeties to second string. And now I'm going to go ahead and put Derwin James at my starting strong safety. And I'm going to go ahead and move that Jeff Heath to cornerback number 3, which is my second string corner. Alright, so there you guys have it. So let's just kind of run through the roster. So we got 87 overall, A.J. Johnson at middle linebacker. We got 90 Jermaine Pratt at right outside linebacker. We got 89 Derwin James at free safety. We got 87 Kyle Fuller at corner number 1. We got 97 Jarrell Casey at right end, who I think is just going to be wreaking havoc. We got 96 Chris Jones at DT1. We have 77 David Onyebla, however you say his name, at defensive tackle number 2, which is going to be our second hole in this defense. We have number 87 left end Tyson Alualu. We got 96 Champ Bailey, who I think is one of the best cornerbacks of all time, definitely in top 6 or 7. And we have Jordan Poyer, 97 overall strong safety. And our biggest hole in this defense, in my opinion, is this 74 overall outside linebacker Aaron Lynch. So now let's go ahead and flip over to the offensive side. Okay, so as you can see, my offense is looking pretty stout right now, man. I can't really complain about my offense at all. I have a power run playbook, so I think this is just going to be perfect for my offense. I have a run block and tight end at Delaney Walker. I have a beast right tackle Jesse Davis. I got a veteran Marshall Yonda at right guard. 93 overall Brandon Linder at center. I got Logan Mankins, Hall of Famer, at left guard. I got Andrew Whitworth at left tackle. My receivers are just some studs, man. I got Amari Cooper, 96 overall, and I got 96 overall Chris Godwin. I got a beast fullback, 92 overall James Devlin with 97 lead block, 93 impact blocking. I got 97 overall Ryan Tannehill, 84 speed, 96 throw on the run, 91 play action, 99 throw accuracy short. And my running backs is what's going to seal the deal for me. I got 96 Alvin Camaro, who's going to be my speed guy, coming out of the backfield, running sweeps, running outside power, running outside zone, all out of the shotgun. And then I got my boy Eric Dickerson, who's just going to be lowering the boom and just running people over out of that I formation down there in the red zone. So that's it. Thank you guys for joining this draft. Be on the lookout for the upcoming video showcasing this team. Hopefully I can string together some wins for you guys, make something happen, and hopefully you guys learn something. Hopefully you guys kind of got an insight on how I draft and kind of my thought process when I'm selecting players. Be on the lookout for more Madden Ultimate Team videos coming in the future soon, and be on the lookout for more DCUO videos. YouTube channel going up, numbers going up, putting numbers on the board. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.